Hello everyone, Joanne with stampinginthevalley.stampinup.net and welcome to my craft room. It's time for Paper Pumpkin. I'm excited for this wonderful kit. So it's sending good thoughts. I haven't even opened the box yet. I always do that on camera with you. Now, if you're new to crafting or new to Stampin' Up, what Paper Pumpkin is a complete kit that's sent to your door so you can craft whenever you want to with this wonderful product that's in this box. If you're a first-time subscriber, you will receive a little clear block here that says Paper Pumpkin on it from Stampin' Up. Now, the other thing is that we have celebration going on. So if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin for 3 months, you're going to get to choose a free product that's available from our celebration catalog. So isn't that fun? So a lot of win-win. I also have a private Facebook page for my Paper Pumpkin team, and I do alternative videos on there, and they're exclusive just to that page. I do some videos on YouTube also, but I do some exclusive ones just for my Paper Pumpkin team on that page. I also communicate about Paper Pumpkin things on that page exclusively, and if you'd like to, you can also post your cards on that page. I know everybody would love to see what alternatives you've also come up with. So I sure would love to have you join my team. There's a link below that says Paper Pumpkin. Just click it and you can join. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this month's kit. I haven't opened this. I do this every month. Okay, so if you're new, I do this every single month. Now, oh, Bermuda Bay. We always get a spot. Look, I see a ship. Oh my God, I'm all excited. I'm all excited already. Bermuda Bay. We always get an ink spot. So I usually collect these because I have a large size. Look at this. We have oh my goodness, a beachy theme. Look at the teeny tiny seahorse. Can you see that? I'm seeing this for the first time. I love that. Thinking of you. Can't wait to see you. Wishing you all the best. What's this one say? Sending good thoughts. I love those. I love that seahorse. I can see making DSP from like this splatter and this seahorse. Oh my goodness, just making your own DSP. This is so cool. The scroll with the ship. Oh my goodness. Okay, so anyway, like I said, it's the first time, okay? So, and here they are advertising in here. You always get a little advertisement about what's to come. But here we are saying celebration is here. Get your free goodies during celebration. So with every $50 product order in the United States, you get to choose a free celebration product. They're absolutely wonderful, and those products are while supplies last. So a 3-month subscription would get you a free product. So that's wonderful. Now, if you want to sign up for next month, look at what we're doing. And from what I understand, there is a free gift in here. There's 2 ink spots from what I saw. And it is all about sunflowers. And we're going to do a new technique of twisting, they're calling it, okay? So we're going to teach a little technique of twisting with this set. You might have already done it, but I think this is going to be beautiful. Look at the box. The box is going to be so cool, right? I'm excited for that. So you'll want to sign up by the 10th of the month, okay? You'll want to sign up soon to receive this for the next month, okay? All right, always sign up by the 10th of the month. I'm really excited about. Okay, so I can't even. Okay, get ready for sweet sunflower pumpkin. This kit is filled with special techniques, pre-cut die pieces, fun embellishment, and 2 classic Stampin' ink spots. You'll not want to. Yes, by the 10th of August. That's what I was looking for right here. Make sure you're subscribed to Paper Pumpkin by August 10th. To get yours. Now remember, if you are suspended, if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin and you've suspended, you might want to turn it on for this one. This is a really cool Paper Pumpkin kit. Although I hate that you guys, if you suspended or don't have Paper Pumpkin, I hate that you're missing this little guy right here. I just love that seahorse. I hope we use it all. It always comes in the prettiest blue tissue paper most of the time. You know, like Halloween, sometimes they'll do black tissue paper. Now, and Christmas, sometimes we'll get a red and green. We might get another color at in the fall. Oh, how pretty. Oh, let's move this aside. So, I haven't seen, like I said, I haven't seen any of this. I like to do this with you guys on camera. So there's full instructions in here. And it looks to me like we're going to make 9 beautiful cards. Oh my goodness, is that fresh freesia? I absolutely love fresh freesia. Look at these gorgeous cards we're going to make. Let's open this kit. Ooh, I'm so excited. You know, I was so busy doing alternatives with my other kit last month. I still have to finish some of my regular cards because, you know, we had that little basket with the fruit in it. It was so cute with the little bag that went with it that you could put your cards in, and I've given every one of my cards out. So I need to finish my kit so that I can fill up my bag again. Okay, so let's take this off. And now, as you see, again, if you're new, here are glue dots, twine, baker's twine, linen thread, whichever you want to call it. So you always get your supplies to make everything. The only thing you might need is a pair of scissors. Dimensionals, all of your envelopes. Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. And you get everything you need to make every single card. So here are some of, this is an embellishment. Oh, that's a card front. This is a card front. Oh, that's awesome. Look at this, has waves in it. I said, is that fresh freesia? We're going to look in just a second. Card bases, okay, so already I can see cutting these down, doing a white card base and getting 2 cards out of one you know, card back. That's what I would do. I would immediately cut these down. I would do a white card base, put this 5 1/4 by 4, and then start with everything. How wonderful is that? So more cards to go here, right? And we have, this mimics our message in a bottle, I believe, set. So we have all of these are punch outs. Look at those bottles. That's cool, right? Here's our gray. Ooh, that would look awesome, right? So here's another idea. See, already my head is full of ideas. More banners, what we stamp on. Here's some of the maybe shaded spruce. Oh, look at these, are awesome. Look at the little seahorse. Oh, let's take that out. Oh, how cute. Oh, I'm all about this seahorse. As you can tell, I am all about that seahorse. Now remember, you can always use this as a stencil, okay, to stencil seahorses. Oh, who knows what we could do. So here's all of the grass and everything. Of course, on camera for this video, I'm going to put them all together one at a time, and save your cardboard. We'll talk about that in a minute. And I'll put each card together, but then the rest of the kit I save to do my alternatives. Now, here is what you receive, okay? The kit contains, the supplies is for 9 cards, 9 envelopes right here. The coordinating colors, Balmy Blue, Basic Gray, Bermuda Bay, Fresh Freesia, Pacific Point, and Poppy Parade. They give you some alternatives over here on this side. And of course, yes, I take their advice and then do, of course, I add my own pizzazz to it. The directions on the inside are very, very simple. Let's look at those. So you have a spot and it shows you where to ink, okay, and what to do. And then it'll show you the little hexagons right here are the dimensionals. The little dots are the glue dots, okay? Very easy, shows you where to put the twine. And then it'll tell you how much twine to cut, okay? 9 inches right here. And right here you have a ruler that goes up to 18 inches. So like I said, everything is in the kit for $23.50. You can't beat it because you just don't make these 9 cards. You know, there is so many ways to use this kit. And if you have a very small space and you don't have a lot that you can, you know, craft with, this is a fantastically economical way to get the most bang for your buck. And use the entire kit, make all the cards, and you don't have a bunch of scrap. Okay, I'll be back in just a moment, and we're going to start to put these cards together. I'm excited. Okay, let's start with this first card right here. And that one would be this one. All right. Now, we want to make sure that we choose the correct bottle, the more that I was looking at it, okay? So we're going to look at that in just a moment. I talked about with the photopolymers stamp sets, you need a little cushion when you stamp. If you don't have a Stampin' Pierce mat, that looks like this. Of course, you could always order one, Stampin' Pierce mat, okay? If you don't have something cushiony, go ahead and use the cardboard that is provided in the kit when it's all together. And that's what this is, so I'm going to show you that. All right, now, for this card, what I think I need, what I've looked at that I need, is I need the scroll. I need the saying, "Can't wait to see you." I love that with the message in the bottle. And I need the splatter. I'm going to pull an envelope, and I'm going to go ahead and fold this right now. If you don't have a bone folder, you can use your fingernails. It pushes it down very nicely, or you can always use the side of the scissor. Be very careful though, because sometimes this black will transfer, you know, from that. So if you have something that's kind of rubbery like this, you know, you might want to use like even a I've even used a plastic knife, you know, that you get at the to-go thing. They give you a plastic knife. I've used that before. Okay, so there's our envelope, and we're going to stamp on this in just a second. I just don't know what I'm going to put on it yet. So I always like to stamp on the outside of my envelopes. Our base is the gray right here, the dark gray. So that is basic gray, yes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and fold this in half. And I'm just going to press it with my finger. Now, like I said, if you have a bone folder, great, which I do, but I just want to show you that this is more than achievable with your fingernails. Just like that, okay? No big deal. There's our base. And what we're going to do now, as per the directions, let's start with number 1 right here, okay? So let's start stamping. Let's move this aside. We're going to need a banner and a bottle and our tag. Let's go ahead and pull that out. We need a banner, the blue banner, right here. I like to do the way they have it set up because it's the easiest. I'm going to put this right here. And then we're going to get our bottle. And remember, I looked at the front. And see, the ship has to go into here. So the bottle with the blue on the bottom is like the water. So that's the ship. This one gets, this one's tall, and it gets the seaweed in it. So I'm saying that that's that one for sure. So that's why I came to that this one is the little one. Okay, so we need the little blue one, which is so stinking cute. And then we need this tag up here. I already took the little part out there that was stuck in the hole, and this little tag. All right, so now we have those 3, and let's go ahead and let's stamp. Let's do some stamping. So our splatter goes on the bottom and the top right here, that's fun, of our banner in Bermuda Bay. So this is gonna, I guess we can even stamp off if we wanted to a little bit, but I'm going to try to keep the entire thing on there because I think it's cute. So right there, nice. And then up here. And if you wanted to stamp a couple of times, you could. There you go, just like that. I'm going to bring this one over just a little bit because I got that a little bit crooked. So I'm just going to kind of add more to it, right? That's good. All right. Now, let's go ahead and stamp our scroll right here. And as you can see, I got a really good stamp because I'm on the little cardboard. Look at that scroll. We're going to put this inside this bottle. Oh, this is fun. It's a message in the bottle. This is what the set that it coordinates with. That's in the new annual catalog. Cute! That's adorable. Okay, let's go ahead and put our saying right here. Can't wait to see you. And we'll put that right there on the center. Wonderful. Now, of course, if you had just the paper pumpkin block, you'd clean your stamps and move them, you know, from one to the other as you stamped, which would be great. All right, now let's move this aside. And now the second step says right here to take this piece and put 5 dimensionals on it and then attach it to our base. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm just going to take, and I love the dimensionals for paper pumpkin. They're just a little bit thicker. They are so spongy. I love them. Just like that, okay? And let's go ahead and put this here. Try to get that with our nice border around. That's nice, just like that, okay? Now, let's see. Number 3, let's move this aside. Number 3, we're going to set our bottle up. So we're going to take 9 inches of twine. That's what it says there. So let's go ahead and do that. So here's our twine. And right there's 9 inches. Like I said, the most you need is a pair of scissors. Oh, was I off camera? I'm sorry. So I set this up with our ruler down there. And I just went to 9 inches. And snip. Alright, now let's see what it tells us to do. It tells us to thread our saying and tie it around our bottle. So let's see how we can accomplish that. There's our bottle. And here's our sentiment. And I'm just going to thread this through. And I don't think it matters which side it hangs from, just however you get it. I think mine hangs from there because of the way that I tie the bow, being left-handed. So I'm just going to make a little tie right there around the neck of the bottle. And I'm going to just tie a little bow. And I'm really just going to let this be so nautical. I'm just going to let those loops just hang down. Just like that. And I'm not going to worry what is even or anything. It's going to be very like, you know, that is so cool. I love that. It's just going to be really, you know, they tied it on there and it's been in the sea like that. That's cool. Okay, so let's see. We've completed step 3. Now let's go to step 4. Let's get our coral out there. I absolutely love this. It has the fresh freesia and the blue. And let's see, what color is here? Because that's an emerald color. So this has Balmy Blue, Bermuda Bay, and Fresh Freesia, and Pacific Point. Kind of all in this, all variegated in here. Just a really nice color. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let me put this aside. And right here, it says to put 3 glue dots right here in the center. So let's get our glue dots here. And you'll use take your pick tool. This is just an old one. And I'm just going to place these right here in the center. Apparently, we're not going to see these. Okay, because we've got our bottle there. All right, now what it says, and then on our bottle, it says just to put a dimensional up here. Okay? So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Right here at the neck. Wow, that is really, really close. Let's see. I don't want it to show. I don't think it will. See how I use the straight edges on either side of the neck of that bottle? So, and then it does not show. That's great. Yeah, don't have the points sticking out, okay? So that's the next step right there, is to attach our adhesive to the bottle and to our kind of like seaweed or coral. Now we're going to bring in that little piece that we stamped on, and we're going to add this just across like that. Oh, look at how pretty that is just immediately. Immediately, this is gorgeousness. Immediately, that is beautiful. Now we're going to take our bottle, and you know, mine goes to the other side because of being left-handed. You could tie your bow on the other side. I'm going to place this right here in the center with the top right there. That is so stinking adorable. Now, it doesn't say to put a dimensional here. I guess it's going to hold it. That's great. Back here, it's saying to use our glue dots because we've already put the card base on with dimension. So it says to put 5 glue dots, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Woo. They go flopping, don't they? There we go. Get those out of my hand and put this one up here. And just like that. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. You're going to love this. Wow. Wow and wow. I love this. Look at how fast and easy. Now, you can put it at an angle. I'm going to do it exactly like the card shows, just right here in the middle, which is awesome. Can't wait to see you. Now, if you'd like for this to stay secure, you could put a dimensional. Should we do that? Not a glue dot. I want to do a dimensional. I want to show you. You use every bit of your dimensionals, okay? So I'm going to use this little triangle right here. Just going to snip that off of there. And I'm going to put that up there with dimension. Just so that it'll hold it for us. I like it kicked out to the side there, and I'd like for it to stay. Just like that. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. Okay, so now what should we put on the inside of the card? I like to do the inside with some something here. Let's see. Let me look at the outside. So we've got the bottle. Can't wait to see you. Oh, I gotta do this seaweed. Okay, wait, I have an idea. Okay, so seaweed, and you knew I was going to use the little seahorse, right? I can't say no to the little seahorse, guys. Can't wait to see you. Some seaweed. Let's see. What should it say? Thinking of you. We're going to use thinking of you. Thinking of you. Now, another thing I want to show you with photopolymer, they get a little wonky sometimes. So if you need for them to sit just the way they should be, put them down on a flat surface and let them relax, and then pick it up, and it'll be straight, okay? Just a little tip. All right, so we're going to do that. Let's get some basic gray out. And let's do our sentiment, thinking of you, in basic gray. We're just going to put that here at the top. Oh, forgot my cushion. Right there at the top here. Okay, in basic gray. Now, you don't have to use basic gray. You could just use your Bermuda Bay. Watch what I'm going to do with the Bermuda Bay. Here's the seaweed. And I want the seaweed to be lighter than what it is. I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper, I'm going to stamp it off, and I'm going to stamp it on. I'm going to stamp it twice, just like that. So it's very light. Now I'm going to take my little seahorse in Bermuda Bay. They actually have it in Poppy Parade, but we're going to just use the color that they sent with the Bermuda Bay, and I'm going to put the Bermuda Bay seahorse in the seaweed. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's cute, right? That's adorable. That's adorable. Like I said, you can use Bermuda Bay up here. I just used a different color because I had it. Let's go ahead and decorate the envelope. Again, I'm going to take my Bermuda Bay, and I'm going to stamp it off once. That's the first generation. Here's the second generation, and there's the third generation of that color. So always remember, when you buy ink, you have many variations of color. So cute. Oh, this, I have to go up the envelope on this. Should I? No, I think I'll just do one on the back. I was going to go up the side, but I'll do that on another one just with some seaweed. Let me stamp it off. 1 and 2. And then our teeny tiny seahorse, which is too cute. Well, this is adorable. Wouldn't you love to receive this card in the mail? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, there's our first paper pumpkin card. I'll be back in just a second and put the next one together. Okay, for our next card, we're going to do the Fresh Freesia. That's number 2 on the list. We're going to do the same thing. First, we're going to stamp. We're going to just go by what our directions show us here. Okay, so I noticed that we need one of these circles right here with the Fresh Freesia in the center. And let's see, what else do we need? We need a starfish that we're going to stamp on. Isn't that fun? And let's see, we have our seaweed. Oh, we need our bottle. So we're going to use this one because remember I said this one was going to go this way, and we're going to stamp that nice boat there, or the ship. It's a nice ship. Okay, so we're going to take this bottle out. We're going to stamp on that. Okay, and we're going to tie our twine. We'll need 9 inches of this again. That's what it says, so we'll go from there in just a minute. Let's see, on the outside we also need to punch out this coral right here that's in Poppy Parade, I believe. Isn't that what it said? Let's check. Check my colors here before I tell you. Yes, it is Poppy Parade. Good. Looks so pretty. And you know, this shows you also what colors coordinate with what colors. Look how beautiful this Fresh Freesia looks with the Poppy Parade. Okay, and I mean, and the Balmy Blue. Would you ever have thought? I wouldn't have. Let's take this seahorse. How cute. Its little tail. Its little curly tail. And put that right there. Okay, now I've got more things on there for the next card. And let's see. Let's go ahead and start stamping. So on here we want our sentiment in Bermuda Bay, and we're going to use Wishing You All the Best. Let's stamp that in Bermuda Bay. I also have my Fresh Freesia stamp out because I'm going to coordinate my second color with the base. That's what I did with the first, with the gray. So that's kind of, I'm going to stay with that. Wishing you all the best. Don't put too much pressure because it mushes out your stamp, but give it just a second for the ink to soak into the paper. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so we have that done. Now, what it says, this is the greatest thing too about stamping on the cardboard. You could throw it away when you're done. Now it says to take the splatter in Bermuda Bay and just come right across your starfish, just like that. That is too cool. Just gave it a little bit of dimension there. If you wanted to do more on it, you could. Let's see. Do I want to come up? I want to come like out one line all the way. I want to come out one. Yeah, just like that. Okay? Let's do that. All right? All right, now let's go ahead and stamp our bottle. I'll move my seaweed. And we're going to stamp this seaweed straight Bermuda Bay. No stamping off with this. Okay, guys? And you can see a little bottom here to the bottle. Let me show this to you before I stamp. See a little like curvature right there? You want to put the seaweed inside that curvature. Okay? You don't want to lose that depth. So let's go ahead and do that. A little bit to the right. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely. All right. Now let's move these guys aside and let's start with our base. So I've already scored it. It was scored. I already folded it in half. And look at that, fresh freezes, so pretty. We're going to do the same thing to this one like we did on the other one, 5 dimensionals. And we're going to go ahead and attach this to the front of the card already, because we have to, we're not stamping on this piece. Okay. We've already stamped on everything that I believe we've needed. So let's go ahead and add this now. Waves, okay? Not scallops, okay? Waves. I guess you could do it either way, right? But waves. Peaks of waves. So right here in the center, just like that. Okay, now we're going to take our bottle and we're going to go ahead and cut our 9 inches of twine. Let's go ahead and get our measurement here. All right. And let's see, what's it say here? To tie it around, wrap it around, and kind of tie a knot. So just like wrap it around a couple of times like that. Just real nautical, okay? Real beachy. And I'm just going to tie a cool knot right here. Just like that. Let it hang. No big deal. No bow on this one. Tie that a little tighter. There we go. Now on this, I don't want them hanging like that. I do want to snip these a little bit. Let's give them a little bit of a haircut together, huh? There we go. Just like that. Okay. All right. Now, then this is going to go onto our card front with the glue dots. And we're just going to place, let's place one up here, and it says 5 throughout here. It's a fairly decently sized bottle, actually. So I'm glad they gave us plenty of glue dots, right? Always. They always give us plenty. And right there. All right. Now, let's go ahead and bring our card base in like it shows us. And we're going to attach this right over here at an angle on the right side, okay? On the right side at an angle, just like that. Oh my goodness, it's already cute. We're going to take our sentiment right here, and we're going to put 3 dimensionals. Just like make a smiley face out of that. And we're going to attach this kind of close to the bottle and in, but to the top. I'm not going to have mine like straight across, okay? I want that a little bit higher. All right, now let's go ahead and attach our starfish, which is really, really cute. That got stamped, right? Let's go ahead and attach that guy right there. That's going to go with another dimensional right here in the center. And that goes toward the upper part of the bottle with it touching. See, this is down flat, so you're good. It wants to touch the sentiment right there. Cute. Okay, now our seahorse, and it shows in the directions. I want to show you this, okay, right here. It shows you to cut a dimensional in half, all right? But what we're going to do is just use the side. It's already cut in half, right? So just like that. And then let's attach our seahorse on the outside of the bottle. Kind of up a little bit. Oh my goodness. Now let's go ahead and attach our coral or seaweed, whatever we want to call it, or mixture of both. And we want to do this, it says, with our dots, our glue dots. So just put them where you cannot see them, in the thickest part, and they fit. They fit. Let's put it right there. And just take these little backs off. Try to get a hold of them at the same time, right? There we go. All right. Now let's put this right here. And we want this to kind of be on top of everything. Okay. Don't let it come off of your card. It can come off of the inside part, but not off of the base, okay? And that is, oh my goodness, is that not adorable? Isn't that cute? This is one of the best kits they've had. Well, I said that about the last one. I love the little bag. Okay, now let's go ahead and open this up. And I'm going to put, again, I'm going to put Thinking of You. And I'm going to do the Thinking of You in Fresh Freesia. Like I said, you don't have to use Fresh Freesia. You can use your Bermuda Bay. Cute. We're going to do the same thing because it was too stinking cute. Except now I'm going to use, I want Bermuda Bay. Stamp it off. Let's give it 1, 2. But I want a Fresh Freesia seahorse in the mix of everything. Oh my goodness. That's adorable, right? So cute. Let's go ahead and complete our envelope. Let me try it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to come up the side of this envelope with our seaweed. I don't want it full strength. Actually, yes, I do. I want it. I want all 3. Because we did use it full strength on the bottle, okay? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, just like that. Oh, that looks great. And then 1, 2, and 3. And we're just going to go up the side of the envelope. Isn't that too cool? All right, now ready? Got to put the little seahorse in Fresh Freesia. It has to be part of the mix, right? Let's put it where they junction. Okay, right here. Our little sneaky seahorse. Just where things kind of junction in together. Okay, we'll leave that for return address. There and there. Oh my goodness, they're too cute. Very, very, very sweet. Very sweet. They look a little upside down there. I don't know if I would have maybe stopped here with the seahorse and just let the, let me say that. See now, yeah, as I'm just kind of wild with the stamp because I love the seahorse, but I would have taken the seaweed all the way up. Let me get another envelope because then that one I can use for something else on an alternative. Let's do that again. Okay, let's do that together. So, yeah, I don't like the seahorse up here. But I love this, okay? So let's do this again. 1, I'll use that envelope for, whoop, don't stamp again. 2, 3, so you get all 3 shades. Come in with a solid 1, 2, 3. Okay, just 2 little seahorses. I got carried away. Who could help it? I'm going to put one here. And I'm going to put one here. And that's it. Just 2 little seahorses, and then that going up through there. Wonderful. Okay, now, let's go ahead now, and let me fold this down. And we've got it. Oh, we're done. Whew, that quick. Wow, that came together amazingly fast. Look at that cute envelope, right? And then here's the first one that we made. And this is adorable also, just something a little different. Ooh, they're so cute. They're summery. Okay, back in a second and we'll finish up with the third one. Okay, for the third one, we're going to use this wonderful ship. I like this one because it's got to me, it's got a manly tone to it. And I think this will be a lot of fun. Now with this one, I'm just going to use Bermuda Bay. And this is our base. And remember to turn it this way, okay? So this card will not open this way. It will open like this in the landscape mode, just like that, all right? Let's move this aside and let's do exactly how we've been doing, how the directions are telling us. We want to get our banner and our bottle. Okay, so we want this beautiful banner here. And then we want to use this bottle with the water on the bottom. Just like that. And we want to stamp sending good thoughts, okay? But we want to stamp it toward the right, okay? So you got to leave a space over here because one of the seagulls is going to go there. So sending good thoughts to the right. And in the center, the best I can. All right, we'll go with it. And then what we want to do is get 21 inches, it says here. Okay, 21 inches right there of twine. In just a second, I have to stamp my ship. This is going to look so pretty in this bottle. Okay, right here. And I want the ship to sit in the water. So I want it to overlap almost, it's showing almost to those round little circles there. Okay, so ink it up and let it overlap almost to those round little circles. Very stinking cute. I'm really going to let that soak in because it's a larger stamp. Boy, I could see a background of that. Really cute. Oh my goodness. Isn't that, oh my gosh. Oh, I get so cute. You could do it in black and color the, oh my goodness. The sails look so adorable. Okay, anyway, and then there's that. So we'll put these up here, okay? Now, now we're going to cut the 21 inches. So let's see. Our ruler here is, you can't see it, it's all the way to the end at 18. And then we'll do 3 more. So here, because apparently it wants a really, really loopy bow, okay? So that it almost, it's very nautical looking again. Love that. Let me move this over here. We want to go ahead with our, it's almost like the ocean and then here are the clouds, okay? And we want to put 5 dimensionals. Uh-oh. Leave the backs on. Did you hear me say uh-oh? Leave the backs on while you go ahead and tie this bow, I promise you, okay? Because that would be a whole lot easier, especially if you're new to this. But I'm going to go ahead and chance it. We've got it right here. It's good. I'm going to go ahead now because I've already got the backs off, okay? I want to make sure that's out of the thing. And I want to drop this down into kind of the water. And I want to go ahead and put it on here while my twine is threaded through the back, because I took the adhesive backs off. Of course, I could have put them back on, but now, see, I can just kind of go ahead and tie my bow. So we're okay. So I'm going to tie a bow. It shows it over to this side, over to the left side, and just let it be loopy. That might be a little bit too much and a little too little, right? So now we can move this. Okay. Let's go ahead and try and make them a little bit more equal so that we have good loops. Okay, there we go. We want the loops on the bow to be large, like that. I'm going to drop this down. I really think I could have got that tighter, but I really love my bow. Oh, let me tie it again. I could have got it just a little bit tighter, okay? I might need to use my tweezers. I have some tweezers that just hold it. Stampin' Up! Is now selling tweezers like this in a kit, an embossing kit. And I believe they close. See, it'll hold it right there. Okay, then I can make my bow without losing my tightness of the twine around here. So I'm doing this, okay, and we've got loopy loopy. Okay, and I'm pulling this out. Good. Just like that. Okay, now, yes, now it's already on the front, and now what we want to do is attach dimensionals on here, and we want this to, it's kind of showing like the bow out. It's kind of showing where this is going to come over here, and the bow is like up and down like that, okay? So that's kind of the look that I'm going for. Now, what we want to do is we don't want to put the dimensionals in the center, okay? We want to put the dimensionals toward the bottom so that the bow, everything will sit on top of it. I'm going to make sure that the flat part of my dimensional is toward the bottom of this sentiment. There is a method for the madness, I promise. Okay. Now we're going to take this, and now that is at the bottom. I want my loop, this loop coming up top. Okay, and that string, and that right there, and this is going to kind of attach right there. Okay, just like that. Do you see how it really held it? It's really holding that twine. And that's okay if that's off the page, because that will just crumple up in an envelope. No problem there, okay? All right, now what we want to do is attach our bottle. And it says to take our bottle and put it right back here with some glue dots. And 5 of them. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Glue dots right there. Cute. And I'm just going to spin that around. Oh my goodness, this is so adorable. And I'm going with the picture on the front of the card and not the drawing. And I want to see the blue. And I want it like behind my bow. I want to cut off the bottom part of the bottle, but I want to see the blue. And I want that to come right in the center. Oh my goodness, this is adorable. Of that sentiment, just like that. And I want that nautical rope kind of extending there. I want to get my pelican right here, the big one. And this guy gets 2 glue dots because of this being already up with dimensionals. So just 2 glue dots in the center of the little guy right here. And we're going to attach him right here. That's why you wanted to scooch that sending good thoughts over. Look how cute. That is so perfect. Oh, I love it. Now these guys up here get half dimensionals. I'm just using these that are already there for me. And we're going to put them on the back of these guys. Right here. And then this one right there. And take these backs off. And let's kind of make these guys in flight. The one that has the bent wing will go toward the top here. And then this one that's flying with the wings open will kind of go. I'm going to put that one right here. I want to see both of them. They kind of have this one on top of that one, but I want to see both of them. That's adorable, right? Sending good thoughts. We're going to open it up. And let's put Thinking of You in Bermuda Bay. Get my cardboard here. Cute. Then I want to do, part of my camera just fell. I hope it didn't scooch too bad. Hold on. Yee. Sorry for the wiggling. Okay, there we go. Let me think here. Do I want that with that? The scroll? Or the seahorse. The seahorse looks so cute. And there could easily be a seahorse, but it's message in a bottle. I like the scroll. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead, take the Bermuda Bay full strength, stamp it off. I'm going to do one, and then I'm going to do one up higher. I just needed a little height, okay? And we're going to take the scroll and put it right here. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. Ha! That came out wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let's do our, you can just stamp on this, you know, on the, I'm going up the side of it again. Really liked it. And 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Cute. And let's just take one scroll. Let's not even. No, let's just leave it just like that. It's manly, and I think it looks fantastic just like that. And in here we put the scroll, thinking of you. That is wonderful. Absolutely. Absolutely fantastic. So here is Paper Pumpkin for the month of July. Sending good thoughts always. I sure hope if you're thinking about subscribing to Paper Pumpkin that you'll join my Paper Pumpkin team. And here are our beautiful cards for this month. All right. Get ready for the alternatives. I know they're going to be fantastic. Thanks again for watching, and happy crafting.